Okay, you know what? This next topic is a little bit uncomfortable, well, because it has to deal with discomfort. Discomfort comes in all shapes and sizes and can affect us at any age. However, comfort by Virgins could possibly provide that fast and effective relief. I looked into it a little further. Here's more. Tell us how plants play a vital role in managing pain.
So what's so interesting is the plants will often teach us things about our own body. For example, Native Americans here in the U.S. used a plant called white willow bark to help reduce pain. And as we took this plant apart to look at what's inside, what makes it work, we discovered the miracle drug aspirin. And from this, we discovered an enzyme pathway inside our body called the COX-2 enzymes. We had a very similar discovery with poppies helping us to create morphine and helping us to discover the endorphin system. And now as we're looking at the plants cannabis and how cannabis plants help us reduce pain and inflammation, we discover the endocannabinoid system. But we also discovered that there were these cannabis-like called phytocannabinoids in many other plants, very common plants from all around the world. A good example of that is turmeric. You've got turmeric in your own spice rack, and turmeric, it contains cannabinoids just like cannabis does, but of course without the THC. You know, there are a lot of people that are uncomfortable using products that contain THC, and I'm one of them. And so we use these plants that contain cannabinoids, but without THC. So we call it cannabis without the cannabis.
So comfort isn't medical cannabis, but tell us, how does it provide relief from chronic pain and inflammation the same way that medical cannabis does?
So what we did with comfort is we looked around the world at all of the various plants that contain cannabinoids but were not cannabis. And we concentrate these cannabinoids from the various sources into one particular remedy, and we call that remedy comfort.
So we understand that being overweight, not getting enough sleep can actually affect our bodies and result in added pain. Can you elaborate on that for us?
Yes, you know, if we had one remedy that worked great for everybody, we wouldn't need to come up with another remedy, right? So what we have is an unmet need of a pain amplification syndrome that's caused by being overweight, by not getting enough sleep, and during allergy season. Isn't that interesting? But when it's allergy season and, you know, we start getting just a little bit of a runny nose or scratchy throat, it also amplifies the sensations of pain all around our body. So now even a small thing like a stomach upset or a sprained ankle or a strained low back becomes a very big issue because the pain is now amplified. Again, it's amplified by allergy, by insomnia, and also by obesity. Welcome to America, eh? So we have these things that turn up the volume of pain. We use comfort that contains cannabinoids to turn down that pain signal.
Okay, so your work as a bioceutical product developer and naturopathic doctor has resulted in the creation of health wellness products that have sold in the billions. What goes into the development of a successful bioceutical product?
So we need to address an unmet need, and the best way for us to model that is to go around the world and look at the various cultures and how the native or indigenous peoples create these remedies from the plants in those areas, and then we bring those plants into the U.S. and we filter them through a list that the FDA keeps called Generally Recognized as Safe, or GRAS. And it always makes me smile when I think about using the GRAS list of the FDA to help us discover cannabinoids from non-cannabis plants. Somehow that seems like a private joke to me. But we bring these plants in and then that are effective, and we filter them through the FDA's GRAS list to find out that they are safe. And now we have a safe and effective remedy that we can combine together, much the way an artist might combine pigments to paint a beautiful masterpiece. We've combined these generally recognized as safe and effective remedies, and we've created a masterpiece that we call Comfort.
So how can our viewers find Comfort and bring it to their homes?
So we have a website, and I'm sure absolutely everybody in the world has a website. We have a website called comfortbyvirgins.com. It's filled with all kinds of information that can really help you to decide if this is a good remedy for you or not. And please come and visit us, comfortbyvirgins.com.
Okay, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.